Welcome to GWTV. This is your nightly news, and your host, Noah Jive.
What's going on, guys? Noah Jive from the Geek Week here, and welcome back to the Geek Week News. A few updates before we get going here. First of all, we'd like to send our thoughts and prayers out to Jeremy Renner and his family. He had a snowplow accident, I believe, and recovering from that, I believe it was a leg injury, so we're hoping for a speedy recovery there, and hoping he's better soon, because I'd love to see him back in more Marvel films. And also, he has another show, too, my roommate was watching, actually, that I heard is good. I don't know if anybody else on the Geek Week team has heard of that, but I heard it was pretty good. It's like King of something or Mayor of something. But yeah. Prayers and thoughts out to Jeremy Renner. Secondly, I will be doing episodic reviews on Titan Season 4. I'm going to start shooting them tomorrow, so hopefully they'll be out within the next week. I'll be doing them with Kevin Buell, regular on the podcast, usually the same person I do all my DC reviews with, so look forward to that. Secondly, at the end of February, Animania will be coming out, and I can't wait to bring Animania to you guys. Basically, it's just a rip off of WrestleMania from Parts of Unknown, but we did our little Animania twist on it. But I think you guys will really like the video. And we put a lot of time into it, so we're hoping to get that done by the end of February. Also, at the end of February, we have Dungeons and Dragons with Peter, and I'm really looking forward to that as well. I wasn't aware Jason had played Dungeons and Dragons before. I haven't, so I guess I'm the only oddball out that hasn't played, but that should make for interesting content. That's all I got for news updates. Timer on the clock, and go. Picard Season 3 upcoming Thursday, February 16th. I did review Picard Season 1. Admittedly, I'm not as big of a Star Trek guy as I am a Star Wars fan. I mean, if you've watched any of our content, you probably already know that. But I do like it. I've seen all the movies. I thought the Season 1 of Picard was great. I didn't watch Season 2 yet, but if you guys would be interested in that, I have no problem going back and watching it and then doing episodic reviews on Season 3 as it comes out. I would actually enjoy that very much. Avatar actually has been doing tremendous in the box office so far. I didn't ask. We had one of our guys, that would be JoJo, that went to see it. So I'd love to get his thoughts on the movie. But as of right now, Avatar had pulled in $1.51 billion in the box office, and that edges out Top Gun Maverick, which was, from what I heard, an excellent sequel. But that only pulled in $1.48 billion, which is, I mean, that's pretty incredible. I mean, it's only been in theaters for, a month, I think. John Wick 4 is coming March 24th, 2023. Guys, John Wick is like a guilty pleasure for me, because I can't sit up here in any good faith and tell you guys like John Wick is some masterpiece of art or anything like that. It is just simply a badass movie for the sake of being a badass movie, and it does what it sets out to do very well. All of them, and I've really enjoyed the saga, man. It's been great. Blade Runner 2099 series officially moving forward to Prime Video. Man, if anything could be said about Prime Video, let it be this: Prime Video takes chances, man. They've been taking a lot of chances on a lot of stuff, and I'm all for it. I mean, it doesn't mean everything's going to be great. Probably not, but I mean, I'm looking forward to Blade Runner. I mean, so far, I liked Blade Runner 2049 with Ryan Gosling. I thought that was great. I reviewed that on the podcast way back when. Honestly, I don't think any of them will compare to the original Blade Runner. I think Harrison Ford, that's just as good as it's going to get, but I'm really looking forward to this, actually, so we'll see what happens there. The first of many to come, but the first WWE news I have for the channel, and I thought this would be the perfect news to start with. Vince McMahon has been reinstated as a board of directors for the WWE, which if you guys knew this, obviously Vince McMahon had been removed from the WWE following a bunch of sexual misconduct allegations. And as a fan, actually I've been a lifelong fan. I haven't talked about this much on the podcast, but I've been a lifelong fan of WWE and kind of fell off for a good amount of time, about 10 years, and have recently, over the last few months or so, really refound my love for professional wrestling. But Vince McMahon's creative, his take on creative may not be the best thing for the direction of the WWE at this stage in his life. So I don't know if that's good news or bad news. I'll let you decide. But look forward to more WWE content, AEW content coming to the channel soon. I'd love to do a live reaction to the Royal Rumble coming up. If you guys would like that, I'd love to do it. We talked about some of the things that were getting canceled with DC on my last update. One of the things I'm actually hurt that's getting canceled is the Batman Caped Crusader, which would be the continuation of the 90s animated series for Batman. That's like the one thing I wanted them to do. It was going to be so good. But, I get it. There's a lot they have to think about. And speaking of a lot they have to think about, the one person that they might not actually be getting rid of, Ezra Miller, which is interesting, incredibly interesting. I mean, Ezra Miller had a mental breakdown. I mean, acting wise, I guess he didn't slip at all. He's been great, but as far as his personal life, just read the papers. I don't really need to report that to you. But from what I hear, DC execs have said they're open to recasting him as Flash for the next movie, as well as his treatment is, going the way it's supposed to be going. But that's interesting. Tekken 8, the trailer is out. Guys, as you know, I am Switch God. But Tekken is near and dear to my heart. I started my video game experiences on PlayStation 1. Tekken I'll always love. The trailer looks amazing. It's a game I always try to convince my brother to get so I can play it. Yeah, Tekken 8's going to be fun, and I can't wait to review it on the channel if and when the time comes. Fire Emblem Engage is coming January 20th. Guys, and that's a Switch one, so I mean, I'll probably be on the lookout for that because so far, I mean, Fire Emblem's been 2 for 2 in my book on the Switch console. I mean, Three Houses was fantastic, and even Warriors was good. And Warriors is just like, a beat-em-up Dynasty Warriors kind of game, and I thought it was terrific. So, looking forward to that. Okay, so let's get into the meat and bones of this update. The MCU in 2023. We have a lot, and you know what? I know what you're thinking. Noah, you're gonna just hate on everything. Oh, this sucks, that sucks. Wrong. As I look through the list of things coming out for the MCU in 2023, I'm actually starting to get pretty excited again. I mean, it's only for movies. I mean, I can't really speak. The TV shows, they don't really have continuity, so I'm not going to go there with you, but let's talk about the movies that they have coming out. Ant-Man and the Wasp is the first one. Quantumania is coming out February 17th. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I know I'm going to enjoy it because I enjoy Paul Rudd. I enjoy the acting. I enjoy the humor. I know the story will be probably bad just because anytime they try to tackle time travel or anything like that, they confuse themselves, and it's usually muddled and just a mess. After that one, probably the one I'm looking forward to the most, at least in the next few months, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 comes out May 5th. Guys, I can't wait for this. I can't tell you how much I've been waiting for this. I mean, especially with a lot of the other movies that have come out, and rightfully so. I have not seen Wakanda Forever yet. I plan to do a review for that on the channel, and I plan to do a watch through for that on the channel, but copyright had other ideas. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse 2 comes out June 2nd. That is another one I can't wait to see. I mean, that is going to be great. The first Into the Spider-Verse was, I mean, it's like watching a motion comic book. I mean, it was terrific. After that, we have something, okay, now we kind of slide down. And this is a TV show. It could be a movie. I'm not sure. The Marvels, it's either a TV show or a movie, but either way, it's not going to be good. I can assure you that. After that, we have Kraven the Manhunter. Guys, okay, and I don't know why Sony has this weird thing where they just love to put out bad movies on my birthday. Like, it's just a thing. Like, I don't know. They're always like, the week, my birthday is October 5th, but it's always like October 6th, October 4th. I think Venom, and I love Tom Hardy, but the movie just wasn't good. But they dropped that on like October 5th when that came out. But yeah, Kraven the Manhunter is coming out October 6th. But the thing is, I would love to see this character so bad. I just don't want to see Sony do it, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't want to see Sony do it. After that, we have What If Season 2 coming in 2023. What If Season 1 was good. That was actually, if we're talking shows, as far as Marvel's concerned, I like the What If shows because, I mean, it's not really beholden to continuity. You can pretty much do whatever you want, and they do, and it's good. After that, we have Secret Invasion. It's going to be a collab movie, right? This is what all the movies together are building up to. So this will only be as good as the movies leading up to it. So I can't say whether or not, I'm looking forward to it or not. You ask me in a couple months after we get through a few more of these movies. After that, we have Loki Season 2, and that's just planned for the summer. And I'm not looking forward to that, guys. I talked about it a little bit on the podcast, not much, but a little. Loki Season 1 wasn't good. I mean, quite frankly, I think it destroyed his character. I mean, he was a very formidable character at one point, guys. Go back and watch Avengers 1. Like, go back and watch Avengers 1. Like, you'll really have a difference. He's not a joke. Like, he's a real character. After that, we have Ironheart in the fall. I only know about Ironheart because I'm a nerd, but apparently Ironheart made an appearance in Wakanda Forever. So she's getting her own spin-off show. I'll have more on that once I know more on that. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I just haven't watched Wakanda Forever yet. Guys, I have not been excited to go to the cinema for Marvel movies. I mean, the last time all the lads got together, we went to go see Thor, and we saw Thor, you know? So after that, okay, guys, to really round this off, I have something I'm super, super, super excited about, and that is X-Men 97. So, much like the namesake, X-Men 97 is probably one of the best animated cartoon. Well, it's the best animated cartoon Marvel's ever done, for sure. But it was one of my favorites growing up. But they're going to do not redo the show, but continue the show, but with the same cartoons or the same art style for the cartoon, and pretty much the same art elements in everything that they had, the theme and everything that they had from the 97 show, hence them keeping the name. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And then last but not least on the list, I have Echo. And oh, actually, no, I have one more after that. But Echo is the side character from Hawkeye, if you remember, or Hawk Girl, whatever. It wasn't good. They tried to insert Hawkeye's replacement, I guess, so to speak, which really we'll have to wait to see what happens with that, seeing as I spoke on Jeremy Renner's condition at the beginning of the show. But she was a side character a good character, good enough to get a side show? I don't think so. But certainly Marvel does. But knowing Marvel, watch that be one of their best shows. Watch that secretly be one of their best shows. Then last but not least, I have Agatha, House of Harkness. And guys, there's a theme here when I talk about MCU shows. I mean, WandaVision wasn't good. I mean, it wasn't good. I thought it would be. After watching the first few episodes, we talked about it on the podcast. You can see each episode of the podcast, my excitement just diminishing. But they had I think thematically, they really had some great ideas. But as far as their own continuity within their own universe and what stakes mean and what consequences mean, I mean, none of that stuff matters. Like, I think at the end of WandaVision, Wanda was a hero and she had just enslaved the city. I mean, guys, are we really looking forward to a spinoff? I'm not. But guess what, guys? This has been another installment of the Geek Week News. I am Noah Jive, and I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and also, if you feel so inclined, donate to us on our Patreon. It'd really help out our channel. We'd love to get more content out to you as soon as we can, and with that donation, it would really help us out and make it a lot easier for us. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.